And when we were at Wharton Beach, we decided that we would take a little four-wheel drive track on the sand across to Victoria Harbour, which is in the Cape Legrand National Park.
It's all the way out opposite end to where you drive onto Wharton.
Yeah.
And you can get in there and what was the harbour called?
Victoria Harbour.
Victoria Harbour.
And we put the drone up to see the car driving in and across that beach, and it was absolutely beautiful, and there was no one there.
No one there, no.
Absolutely no one.
I think, like, lots of people have dogs. You can't have dogs there, so whether or not that turns people off, or that just Wharton Beach was so nice that no one felt like they needed to go searching for anything else.
Yeah, there's no need to go anywhere else. It's just the perfect beach. So that was a really nice little trip, and we set ourselves up so that we could visit the places that were quite local to Duke of Orleans before we headed to Esperance. And, you know, people quite often talk about Esperance being the best spot, but in our experience it wasn't. I think the wind conditions and the weather has a lot to do with it.
I suppose if you're after a big caravan park or something, it's like it's sort of central, like, so you could go to the other beaches and check them out from Esperance.
Yeah, it's definitely a good spot to then do day trips out of there to visit all of the other beaches, because they're all within 30 minutes to an hour-ish.
Depending on which way you go.
Yeah, depending on what way you go. But it was a couple of days that we spent in Esperance. We had 3 nights. Probably would have preferred more, just so we weren't like pushing through the beaches as quick as we sort of felt like we needed to, but also the weather wasn't that great there.
Still windy.
It was really windy.
Seems to be the common trend at the minute, just south coast wind.
The trend of the trip is definitely the wind. So, yeah, once we left Duke of Orleans, because we booked Esperance 6 months out probably, and we stayed there for the 3 nights. It had a heated pool. It was pretty good caravan park, really. It was good to be, I guess, close to all of the grocery shops. There was a caravan repair shop as well, which was good, and yeah, had everything we kind of needed there to go out and do little day trips. And the first little day trip that we did was just on one of the afternoons. We went around past the Pink Lake.
Yeah, you go out past that bakery that me and Andrew went to that morning.
Is it Great Ocean Drive?
Yeah, Bread Local.
What was it called?
Bread Local.
Bread Local. There you go.
It's a bit unique. It's a bit of a different sort of joint. It almost had like a brewery vibe, but it was a bakery.
I have heard it's a very good bakery, and the treats that we got were pretty good. So we continued on that road and went through to Twilight Beach. We just stopped and had a little look out at Twilight Beach, pushed on through to Blue Haven. Now, Blue Haven was absolutely stunning. It had this big rock formation that had this really big hole in the side of it, and there was some people there jumping off into the water. And you went for a swim, didn't you, Dal?
I jumped in there, swim, yeah. Just a quick little... I think Macy was asleep again at that time.
Yeah, Macy was asleep, and Albie wanted to get out, and I threw the drone up and had a look over the hill there, over towards Salmon Beach, and then back over to Blue Haven. I think that was probably my second favourite, other than maybe Wharton and maybe Hellfire. But Blue Haven, it would have been nice if the wind was better, but it was a bit of a cold sort of day.
There was heaps of people there, though.
There was a lot of people there.
It's one you can just drive a car to, it's not...
Yeah, it's super easy to get to. All of those ones are quite easy to get to. So they were the ones that we saw when we were staying in Esperance on just a little afternoon drive that took probably not even an hour.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it takes more if you're looking at all the beaches. And then the following day, we heard the weather was going to be really good. So we got up reasonably early and left by 8-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you were talking to that guy about
which way to get up to Hellfire and that from Esperance. And like the maps was telling us to go out the roadway and all that, but you could literally drive onto one of the beaches there, which...
It was just in, was it Wiley Bay?
Yep. And
yeah.
like it wasn't...
We followed that all the way along to Cape Legrand.
Yep. You can drive all the way along, and like it's pretty easy beach four-wheel driving. Like it's nothing crazy. Like we let our tyres down only because we knew we were going to be on it for so long, but push comes to shove, you could definitely drive on it fully pumped up.
And then from the edge of Cape Legrand, that was gorgeous actually. That had the mountain in the background right before we got off.
It was like sort of the start of like the
start.
five or six like pristine beaches, I suppose you'd say.
Yeah, it was worth it, definitely. There was a park pass that we bought as well from the car park there. And then we sort of went inland a little bit, went past that rock. There was like a big rock out there that was had like a cave.
That was the
Frenchman's Peak, I think something.
It was right near the entrance of Hellfire
Bay. Yeah, so Hellfire Bay was then the
first. Which you could hike up that if you didn't have.
Yes,
toddlers.
You can definitely hike up that. Yeah, we were definitely not doing it with our kids.
No.
Hellfire Bay, that was stunning. That was really pretty. I think around the corner there's Little Hellfire Bay. Maybe don't quote me on that. But again, pristine, clear water, just beautiful, beautiful area. And yeah. We're at Thistle Cove, and whilst it's really pretty, there is a dead kangaroo on the beach.
Stinks.
And it stinks.
Been for a swim. We've ticked it.
You've been for a swim,
Yep.
but what's great about this area is that there's just another beach right over the hill. So we're going to check out the very famous Lucky Bay Beach now.
Yeah.
So
no kangaroos, hopefully.
Hopefully
Dead
no
ones.
dead kangaroos on that beach.
Live ones will be alright.
Kangaroos then went down our street island day, and then he jumped down our street island day, and then it's
That's right, a kangaroo did jump down our street the other day.
and then
And what did we see just now at the beach?
it fell down the bushes.
It fell down the bushes. Crikey.
Then we see the kangaroo dead on the beach,
We did see it dead on the beach.
and then it's alive. And
Macy,
then
hold the
it's
mic up.
broken. Then it's broken.
Is that what it means? If it's dead, it's broken?
Yeah.
Oh dear. How are you going to fix it?
By my superpowers,
Mic up.
and then it's gonna.
So then we went to Lucky Bay.
The famous Lucky Bay. This is the beach I guess most people want to visit when they're in this area.
Bit underwhelming after the what was it?
Wharton
Beach, yeah.
I mean, it was beautiful. It clearly was beautiful. However,
Conditions. I think it's all conditions.
and people. There were so many people, like cars lined up because you can drive on Lucky Bay, like Wharton.
Yeah, so we drove as far east as we could to get away from the people, I suppose. Like it was just, yeah.
There's lots of people there.
But why wouldn't they be there? Like it is a
Look at
lovely
it,
beach.
It is beautiful, and I feel like we're just being picky beach snobs now since we went to Wharton, because Wharton was by far just, in our books the best.
But we went up there and had lunch, and look, it was a nice. It is. I think it's nicer than those other four we went to, like Hellfire.
I liked Hellfire.
I like the fact you can just pull up with
Thistle
your
Cove
car
was
and get
nice.
your shit out, and you don't have to, like, you can do stuff. You don't have to carry everything down to the beach.
Yeah, it is easier being able to drive on. And you did have a beer there, cracked one open on the rocks.
Be rude not to.
Be very rude not to. Kind of had to, really, didn't you?
Yeah,
Had to.
because I was forced.
You were forced. And we went for a swim. A lovely swim together. You can't see it in this footage, but Tony kept dunking me under the waves.
She deserved it.
Oh, nothing like a bit. Oh, there you go. Nothing like a bit of banter. But it was really beautiful. We didn't stay there too long, and that was our beach hopping adventure.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.